without further ado, I guess we've got episode 2. The turnabout has been stolen, but by who?
Quick question.
Yes?
Is there, at any point, a episode called Turnabout is Fair Play?
No.
Then they've missed out on stuff. Anyway, detective, we made it!
Oh, shit. Oh man, we're glad the jewel's still safe. Suddenly, a shadow appears. You said it, pal! Must have been a rock-solid security that scared him off. But we opened the safe. We opened the safe with lightning fingers. Gosh! We've been hacked! Better luck next time, gentlemen! Oh shit, it's Batman! Excuse me, but I'm afraid I must be leaving now. He returns to the moon, which is where Batman lives. He has many a rough giggle. Salutations from Mask DeMasque. It's the Springfield cat burglar. A month from now, in Wright and law offices. Hey Nick, get a load of this! Hey, are you listening to me? You can clean the toilet later. This is important. What are you freaking out about now? Today will be the last time you talk to me that way. Huh? We're about to hit the big time. Big time? What do you mean by we? You don't mean you and me are... Don't be silly. I'm talking about me and Pearly, of course. Hello, it's a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Nick. Pearls, you haven't changed a bit. Wait, what are you doing here anyway? Haven't you heard, Mr. Nick? Here, take a look at this. What's this? Some kind of poster? Coraline Village. Isn't that... That's right! It's our hometown. Pearly and mine, that is. What's this about treasures from the boonies? Very funny. You can laugh all you want. But you'll be singing another tune tonight. Tonight? What about tonight? The Treasures of Coraline exhibit doesn't actually start until next week, but the promoter sent us some special VIP entry passes. That's why I dressed up extra special today. What do you think, Nick? Same Maya. Different day. This young lady here is Maya Fey. The younger sister of Mia Fey, my friend and mentor. I first met her 2 years ago. I was working on the case surrounding Mia's death, and ever since then... I've been the one who's been keeping this law office afloat from behind the scenes. Actually, that's just a cover for her true identity. In reality, she's a spirit medium, and a bit of a shady character. Hey! Who are you calling shady? And this little girl is Pearl Fay, but I usually call her Pearls. She's Maya's cousin and a spirit medium in training herself. I know I'm a bit young, but I want to help in any way I can, Mr. Nick. Coraline Village is the home of the mysterious Coraline channeling technique. And Maya here is the daughter of the Coraline School of Channeling's master. I know it sounds ridiculous, but it's no joke. I've seen her power with my own eyes. It's the real thing, all right. To Nick? How long are you gonna make two gorgeous women like us wait?
Yes, Mr. Nick. I can't wait any longer. I want to see the exhibit.
Looks like I don't get a choice here. Might as well head on out. Lord Taylor, the city's fanciest and most expensive department store. Treasure exhibit, huh? I have to admit, I'm pretty impressed. Wow, this is awesome! Yeah, you can make even the cheapest junk look great. It all depends on how you display it.
Oh, they even have the dusty old hanging scroll that was in the Fay Manor storeroom.
Oh yeah, I remember scribbling on it when I was a little girl. On a family heirloom? Say, Nick, the person in charge of this exhibition is waiting for us in the basement warehouse. All right. I guess we should go and say hello. Ooh, let's look around. A piece of cloth with a ton of finely written characters jammed onto it. Probably esoteric knowledge only mediums would know. Let's see. Here's the title in English. 108 Ways to Save Money. I'm pretty sure the number has gone up since the last time I saw it. Well, we're always looking for new ways, you know? Being a medium sounds like a rough way of life. Suspicious. What's with this big cushion? It's just lying around with nothing on it. Well, it must be for the greatest treasure of all. Greatest treasure? Is there something like that? Huh? Why, of course there is. Right, Curly?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I bet it'll really take your breath away. Hey, look, it's the little village. There's a bell. It's a bell. I think I remember this old folding screen here. I'm pretty sure it was an important piece of evidence in that murder case that happened in Karine Village.
This
Sunrise says I have to drink. I'm gonna do it. Chug.
Thank you! I really needed the reminder. This folding screen is the greatest of all the spirit channeling secrets. The 6-leaf Quran secret writings folding screen.
If it's so secret, why is it the most prominent thing in the exhibit?
Oh! Mystic Maya, look! I can't believe it! Oh, it's so cute! It's a little diorama of Karine Village!
Yeah, look at that. But somehow it seems to reek of dreariness.
Oh, Mystic Maya! It's your house! It even says Fay Manor on it!
Yikes, you're right! I kinda wanna add the famous in front of it. Don't do it, Maya. They might get mad. Should I click on the bell? It's a bell. It's a bell. No, Nick, that's a bell. We need to take Nick to bird school again. He doesn't know what a bell is. They're just a bunch of old urns. Are these really treasures, too?
Of course they are! This is a treasure exhibit, isn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess so. So, all it takes to be a treasure is age? No wonder nobody likes museums. Nick, don't be a bad word. It's time to go meet somebody. It's time to go meet somebody again. I don't remember the voice I did last time. It's been too long. Brr. Brr. look at... Hang on. Yep, this is a basement warehouse, alright.
This place is scary. I feel like a monster could jump out at any time.
Don't be scared, Pearly. I'll protect you. Oh, Mr. Wright. Ah! A monster! You were right! Huh? A monster? Good evening. It's good to see you again. You? I know you! Nice to see you again too, little miss.
Hello!
Is she a friend of yours, Nick? And how do you know her, Pearly? Nice to meet you. I'm Adrian Andrews. I'm in charge of the promotion and planning for this treasure exhibit. Hey, Sunrise has just posted, hey look, it's Dark Samus. Well, I guess she was wearing blue and now she's wearing black, so I guess that's appropriate. Hey look, it's Riza from Full Alchemist. But shy. Incredible. This is what Roy was waiting for. I'm also responsible for the security arrangements. Oh, nice to meet you. Adrian sure has changed since we last met. So this is the warehouse. The really valuable exhibit items are still stored away in here. Look. It really has been a long time, hasn't it, Mr. Wright? Nick, what's going on? Who is this woman? Why are you freaking out on me? What? I just thought it'd be more dramatic if I got all worked up, that's all.
Mystic Maya! You shouldn't let him off the hook so easily!
Maya, do not say anything that'll needle Pearl's fervor. Mr. Wright was there for me when I really needed help. It was something that happened 7 months ago. You remember, don't you? The Nickel Samurai case? Not really. I was stuck in a wine cellar. Did that escape your memory, Nick? After that, I quit being a manager and started this job. Wow, that's tough. I'm sorry, Miss Andrews. If it wasn't for us... No, don't say that. I'm glad the whole thing happened. Thanks to you and everyone else that was involved, I was able to change my whole life. I really am grateful. That's a relief. I'm really impressed, Miss Andrews. Handling a huge exhibition like this must be very tiring. Brr. Well, Lordly Taylor is celebrating their 200th anniversary this year. The works on display in the main exhibition hall are worthy of the finest museums. Woohoo! Did you hear that, Pearly? The finest museums!
Yes, I did! That's really wonderful!
So this basement warehouse is pretty well protected, huh? Of course it is. After all, there's some priceless treasures here. The security guards are all highly trained as well. That sounds good. So what is with the face she's making? Computer. This computer, it looks like it's hooked up to the security camera above. Look how chunky it is. And that means what? The camera is set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out of the storeroom. And then the data from the camera gets uploaded to this computer here. That's what. I see. That's some pretty high-tech stuff. What Phoenix a data or data? I feel like he's a data man. Is it terrible to call someone a data man? It's a security camera. It's trained on the warehouse door. It's set up to take a picture of anyone that enters or exits the door. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, they say. Brr. It looks like a part of a big signboard. All I can read on it is brr. Aha! I've got it! Maybe it's supposed to say hamburger! Why would anybody write hamburger that big? Like, maybe for the World Hamburger Festival or something? I kinda doubt it. I've got it! Maybe it said spaghetti! Why are you talking about food? Oh, wait, that's normal for you. Anyway, it says burr. There's no way it could be spaghetti. Well, maybe it was a typo. It might have said Spaghetti Festival. What do you think? Okay to me. Besides, spaghetti is the only thing more tangled than your reasoning. Burr.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there.
Really? Let's go in! I want to take a look. Oh, I'm sorry. Unauthorized personnel aren't allowed in there.
Did you hear that, Nick? You're unauthorized personnel. Why are you telling me that? Oh my god, I get the option to slide. Woo! Where did we put the burr in here? It's a different spot, okay. Oh look. Paint, paint, paint. Sign, sign, sign. Very obvious statue of a woman. Suspicious purple.
Mystic Maya! Take a look next to the door! That's Mystic Ami, right?
Yes, that's a statue of the woman who invented the Quran channeling technique, Ami Faye. This statue is on loan from one of the training halls of the Faye branch family. In fact, it just arrived this morning. Sunrose has spaghetti. Congratulations. I did not. What's that creepy looking thing she's holding?
Don't ask me, how should I know?
Well, you are the future master, right? Maybe so, but this is the first time I've ever seen this statue. That thing is the Quran Shichishita. It's a ceremonial sword. It's not a real weapon, so the blade isn't sharp. Aw, phooey. I wanted to cut something. What are you eyeing me for? Oh, look, it's already 8 o'clock. Have you all eaten yet? Well, actually... I've already made a reservation at the restaurant on the 12th floor. Why don't we all dine together?
Ooh, I like the sound of that. Dine, it sounds so fancy. I'll have the kids' lunch.
Curly, it's dinner, not lunch. Why don't you go for it and really eat your fill? The kids' dinner.
Okay, in that case, one kids' dinner for me.
Shall we head upstairs then? After that pleasant evening, all that remained was to wait for the exhibition's opening. It was wonderful seeing Miss Andrews looking so happy. None of us could have imagined that the very next day, something terrible would happen.
Nick, this is terrible.
What the? You're cleaning the toilet again.
I never knew you were such a toilet freak.
Give me a break, would you? My brain just hit the snooze button for the 5th time.
I'm going to turn on the TV.
We've got an update on the recent treasure heist. Based on clues found at the scene of the crime, how do you say this word? Authorities have announced that they believe it was the work of the renowned phantom thief, Mask DeMasque. Mask DeMasque? According to a spokesperson, Lord Lee Taylor received a threat letter some days ago. This is the 5th heist by this phantom thief, who only targets rare treasures. Lord Lee Taylor?
Well, Nick, what are you gonna do? Don't you dare go back to scrubbing that toilet.
Treasure? Lord Lee Taylor? You don't think?
Yes! Now get up, Nick. It was stolen by Mask DeMasque. Our most valuable treasure. The Quran sacred urn was stolen.
What? Maya. Refresh my memory a little. What's the secret urn? It's only the most important treasure in Karine Village, that's all. Look, it's right there on the poster. Don't you remember what's inside? The urn contains a very important soul. Namely, the soul of Mystic Ami Faye, the founder of the Karine channeling technique. Right, Pearly?
Yes, that's right.
Hold up. I thought the urn had the name Ami written on it. Now it says I am. Huh.
Any idea how that happened, Pearly? Huh? Well, there are some things best left unsolved, wouldn't you say, Mr. Nick?
That's right. 1 year ago, there was a murder in Karine Village, Maya's hometown. The sacred urn. It turned out to be an important clue in that case. Okay, the toilet is shinier than the judge's head, so let's see what's next. What is wrong with you, Nick? What do you mean?
What do you mean? Mr. Nick! Your beloved Mystic Maya's treasure has been stolen! Doesn't that even bother you?
But I thought the urn was the village's treasure, so I don't see how...
The village is Mystic Maya! She's the future master of the Karine School of Channeling! You know what I'm talking about, Mr. Nick. I won't let you say you don't.
Okay, I do. So what am I supposed to do about it?
Isn't it obvious? Go and find the bad guy who did this.
Yeah, and get the secret urn back. But I'm not a detective.
That has nothing to do with this. If you're a real gentleman, you would find it for your beloved Mystic Maya.
Oh man. There's no winning against Pearl's fairy tale image of love. So what's the name of this bad guy again?
Mask DeMasque, Nick.
Make a note of it. Mask DeMasque. It was terrible. I was arrested and everything. Speaking of last year. Speaking of several years ago. 1 year ago. The murder in Karine Village. A man was killed during one of Maya's spirit channelings. And this urn wound up being the key piece of evidence that proved her innocence.
Mr. Nick? Would you mind not telling Mystic Maya about that? You promised, remember? You said you wouldn't tell anyone I broke the urn?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Now I remember. This urn used to say Ami on it. Until Pearls accidentally broke it into a million pieces. She tried to secretly fix it. Let's just say it didn't work out so well.
Sorry, I'm not so good at arts and crafts. Or spelling.
Anyway, this is how her gluing project turned out. She put the pieces together wrong, and now instead of Ami, it says I am. I can't believe nobody noticed this until now, a whole year later.
I can't believe it myself.
Let's look at Charlie. Charlie, a quite decorative plant. When she was alive, Mia really loved it. She even went so far as to make it our mascot. It must be nice to be a plant, being able to just sit in the sun and photosynthesize. Hey, Nick! No time for daydreaming!
That's right, Mr. Nick! No time for daydreaming!
Oh man, until I find that urn, they're not gonna give me a second apiece. Well, we've examined Charlie. Let's move.
Right, let's see if we can find some clues that might lead us to the bad guy.
But it doesn't look like anything has been disturbed. Yeah, it looks pretty much the same as it did last night.
Bad guy, huh?
Gavin is smiling now. He's in the other room, but I bet he's smiling now. Hey, you can't poke around here, pal! Wait a minute. That voice. Oh no, not him again. It's you! And I'm the one who should be saying not again. Why is it that every time something bad happens, you always show up, pal? I should be asking you that. Aren't there any other detectives? No, I should be asking you that. What are you doing hanging around here? I asked you first. Why are you here anyway?
All right, boys, we got it. Why don't you kiss and make up already? Hello? It's been a long time, Mr. Scruffy Detective.
Oh, it's you, little missy. Actually, my name is Gumshoe. Detective Dick Gumshoe. Now's a good choice for you. Now's a good chance for you to try to remember it right. Unless you're French, in which case it's Detective. Nice. And if it's too long for you, you can just call him Dick.
Okay, it's good to see you again, Mr. Detective Dick.
Yeah. Good to see you again, too. I guess. Look at his shifty eyes.
Mr. Detective Dick? Can you tell us about what happened?
Oh, you're trying to remember my name. Matter girl! It's Gumshoe, okay? Anyway, the thief stole something called the Sacred Urn.
I know about that.
Oh, well, the criminal's name is Mask DeMasque.
I know about that too.
Detective, can you tell us something other than that? Well, I guess I sorta kinda owe you guys, in a way. The crime occurred last night at around 1:30 in the morning. How exactly do you know that? We got an emergency phone call from a guard at the scene of the crime, pal. He said the urn was just stolen.
The scene of the crime? You mean here, right?
Wrong. That urn was being kept under careful guard in the basement warehouse. Basement warehouse, huh?
So who was guarding the basement warehouse?
That guy! It's all his fault the thief got away, pal! He solves one case and gets a swelled head thinking he's an ace detective.
Ace detective?
Do we start on Ace Detective, or do we talk about Mask DeMasque? I suppose. Hey, Detective Gumshoe, about this Mask DeMasque, is he famous?
What? You're joking, right, Nick? Mask DeMasque is the hottest thing since sliced bread.
Sometimes he appears as a museum guard. Sometimes he appears as a big brown bear known to surprise unsuspecting. Dick, no! But underneath those disguises is the true Mask DeMasque. So he's some kind of master of disguise, huh? And he only goes after the finest works of art, pal. Last night was his 5th heist. If Lordly Taylor had only cooperated, I could have caught him this time.
What? Then you knew he was planning on stealing the Sacred Art?
Of course I did. The guy always sends his calling card before he steals something. Calling card, huh? They mentioned that on TV. I hate when conversations like this. This is like role-playing in live journal. You start speaking in 2 conversations at once. You separate them by paragraph, and completely different character points happen between them. Detectives. So, why'd you call him an ace detective anyway? That's what he calls himself, pal. I didn't make it up.
So, what's he like?
Well, like I told you, Mask DeMasque has made 5 heists so far. On the 4th heist, Mr. Ace Detective managed to get the stolen treasure back.
Wow, that is impressive. All by himself?
Yeah. I gotta admit it, pal. Maybe he really is as good as he says. Every time the thief sends one of his calling cards, we send our men on a stakeout. But none of us has ever gotten so much as a glimpse of the guy.
But Mr. Ace Detective was able to retrieve the stolen treasure from the thief.
Anyway, he's at the scene of the crime right now, looking for clues. So he's down in the basement warehouse, huh? Card. So, what's this calling card? Here it is. But don't show it to anyone. It's top secret, okay, pal? What's this mark on the front? That's Mask DeMasque's signature emblem, pal. You could say it's his mark. All of his calling cards have got this on them. They didn't mention that on the news flash. We're withholding that detail from the public for operational reasons. The only way we can tell if a calling card is real or not is by the symbol.
That makes sense. When you get famous, there are always imitators. Mr. Nick, if you work a little harder, maybe you can have your own copycat someday.
Thank you. I guess. You can't see my mouse, but I am petting the gumshoe. What if I showed him this? To be honest, pal, there's something that bugs me. What's that? All the other items that were stolen by Mask DeMasque were ones I had heard of. They were all world-famous treasures. The Tear of Emanon or the Crown of Balgora.
The Sacred Urn of Khurine is famous too, right, Pearly? Of course! Everyone in Khurine Village knows about it.
Sounds like we've got an unpredictable thief on our hands. What if I told him I'm a lawyer? No, let's be reasonable. Let's go to the bar. Now I'm gonna drink for my own safety. Ow! I cannot gumshoe for long periods of time. I try. Maya, we've been here twice. This is the second time.
No matter how many times we come here, this place always gives me the chills.
That's probably because it's air conditioned. To protect the art pieces, you know? Welcome to my private little banquet of chaos. What the heck does that mean? I'm afraid I have very little to offer, but please, make yourself at home. Who are you anyway? Shh! Silence! Now I see. It's all becoming clear. What do you see? Subari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, neither very advanced at their trade. Am I wrong? Yikes! That's scary! How did you know that? How, you say? The universal skeptic would say how is nothing but a question of why. I am a traveler of both time and space, and a swimmer of dreams. What is he talking about? I can't make heads or tails of it. Without further ado, let me fulfill what should be the first duty of any gentleman, and introduce myself. The name is Atme. Look at me. Ace Detective. Oh, hi?
Don't let him intimidate you, Nick. Stand up and show him what you're made of.
The name's Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney.
I'm Maya Faye, Ace Spirit Medium. And I'm, Pearl Faye. I'm Mystic Maya's cousin and Spirit Medium Ace Apprentice.
Excellent.
Well then, shall we begin our little game?
Game? Why does the phrase one short of baker's dozen come to mind with this guy? Alphot says I get these cases confused in order. Me too. So, are you really as famous as you say? Of course. For a lawyer, you have a rather shocking lack of knowledge about the world. I had no idea anyone was left in the city that had not heard of me. Look at me! I am Mask DeMasque's arch-enemy, the ace detective. Look at me! At this moment, there are two mighty figures which loom large over this grand city. One embodies the nefarious forces of darkness, the other the angelic cherubs of light. Boy, now I'm really lost. What is he saying, Nick? I have been constantly on the heels of this villain since his first crime. After learning this criminal's patterns, I thwarted his very latest loathsome larceny. I even returned the target of his tyranny, the portrait of Regina, to the crime scene. And I did it all by myself. I took it back from Mask DeMasque, with my brawny mind and my brilliant muscles. Yeah! They mentioned it on the news in the Great People Around Town segment. They said that the museum gave you an incredible jewel as a reward. Well, compared to the treasure that I retrieved for them, it's not much. So, in the end, the only thing that makes you great is your own self-praise. Oh! Tell us what you know about Mask DeMasque. And keep it simple, please. Like about how I've devoted my life to thwarting his dastardly deeds? Last night, here in the bowels of the store, we were locked in most glorious battle. I see. What? Hang on a second. You were here last night? Here? In Lordly Taylor? Naturally. Wherever DeMasque goes, you will find at me laying his elegant traps. Elegant traps? More like DeMasque out-eleganced you and made a beautiful getaway. But this time I allowed him to escape with the illusion of victory. I wonder if I should ask him about what happened last night in more detail. And yes? Nick? Figgy? Whatever the... Okay, I better not get into that, I'm sure. Can you tell us exactly what happened here last night? But of course, after all, I always say there should be no secrets between aces. Flattery will get you nowhere, Pinocchio. I first received the request for my services 20 days ago, and it was 10 days ago that we received Mask DeMasque's calling card. Huh? You were hired before the calling card even arrived? Yes, you see, the person who hired me is quite rigorous and thorough. That's Adrian for you. A mere 10 days after hiring me, her worst premonitions were realized. A calling card arrived, right? Yes. So, ace detective that I am, I set a trap for the thief right in the warehouse and waited for him, alone. Alone? But why? Why didn't you go to the police for help? Ridiculous! Why would I seek help from such a singularly useless group of nincompoops? You've got a lot of nerve. After all, it was you that let the mask get away. I always operate alone and concealed, out of the sight of others. Concealed? Precisely. Even the guards on duty were unaware of my presence. To fool your enemies, first you must fool your friends. It's my own original proverb. Anyway, back to what happened last night. As I was saying, I hid here in the warehouse and waited for the thief to arrive. But I swear to you, not a solitary soul came through that entrance. Why is there Danganronpa blood here? Nevertheless, the sacred urn disappeared. But that's impossible. That's impossible. How could it just disappear? How, you ask? Don't be ridiculous, Sir Lawyer. If I knew the answer to that question, I wouldn't be here. For someone who seriously messed up his own stakeout, he's rather full of himself.
So, you're saying that even though no one came through those doors last night, that's a beautiful typo, our precious urn still somehow vanished from under your nose?
That's just not possible. So anyway, we've spoken to you. Goodbye. Unbox. Sir Lawyer, please refrain from such crude behavior. Huh? What do you mean?
This criminal is an artist. The crime scene is the canvas upon which he paints. Only I, Ace Detective Atme, have an eye which is educated enough to read the signs. Could you translate that for me, Nick?
I think he pretty much said, don't touch anything, amateurs.
If there's something you wish to know about, you have but to ask Atme. I know everything there is to know about my rival, Mask DeMasque.
What do I do now?
Does he have any top secret information? Stuff that only a real crime buff would know?
I'll think about what to ask while I listen to what Ace Detective has to say. Speaking of talking to him, I may have to talk to him more. I can't talk to him more. I'm sliding. That's moved. There's a Shito down there. That's pink. And that's a door. Organ. But, well, I guess I'm going back there then. I'm gonna throw shit at him. You know, like a professional lawyer. Mask DeMasque calling card. It's got his emblem printed on it, right?
Quite impressive. But I would expect nothing less from my arch rival. I'm surprised to see you in possession of such a top secret piece of information. Well, we've got an ace lawyer, an ace spirit medium, and an ace cousin apprentice here. Yes, indeed. I think I could learn to like you, my fellow ace professionals.
I don't know if I really want this guy to like us. Ever. Oh good, we've we've showed him enough.
Well, Sir Lawyer, I've been told that you two are pursuing the mysterious feat.
Well, I'm not like...
That's right! We're going to find the sacred urn no matter what we have to do. Excellent. I will trust you. I permit you to take a look around while I investigate elsewhere. If, perchance, you should discover something of value, return then to my office. My Office of Earthly Delights, the Atme Detective Agency. Office of Earthly Delights? Well then, Sir Lawyer, if you excuse me, I have much to do.
Wait a minute!
He's gone.
I don't like the idea of doing this guy's work for him.
Come on, Nick. Don't worry about it. It's no big deal. Let's hurry up and investigate before he changes his mind. I want to go to his office too. Take me with you, okay?
I'm not taking Pearl to any place called the Office of Earthly Delights. That pathetic-looking wooden box.
Ah! That's the box that had the secret urn in it.
Don't touch it. There may be clues to the thief's identity in there.
I worked so hard to make that box.
Huh? You made that poor excuse for a box, Maya?
What's that supposed to mean? That urn has always been on its stand in the winding way of Fey Manor. So there was no box suitable for it, Mr. Nick. And I was so proud of it.
Oh, Maya. Maybe it'd have been better if Mask DeMasque took the box, too. sword. Wow, this is awesome. What did Miss Andrews say it was called again? Shichishito. It's literally 7-branch sword in Japanese. Or so says Miss Andrews, because I'm American. Whoa, it's pretty heavy. One hit 7 times the fun. Pretty catchy, huh? I bet it would sell like hotcakes.
There's something about it that bothers me.
You're really firing on all cylinders today, Pearly.
This sword. Wasn't Mystic Ami holding it last night?
Oh!
And another thing. The sword wasn't bent last night like it is now.
You're right. Awesome, Pearly! I wouldn't expect any less from my little ace apprentice. The sword is bent, so that must mean last night someone used it somehow.
Aha! I just thought of something. Maybe Detective Atme smashed Mask DeMasque with it.
Like this! Ow! What the heck?
What do you think, Pearly? I think it's even more bent than it was before.
Oh. My head. My hair! Look what you did, Nick. You spilled paint over here. I did not do that. Well, it wasn't here last night. I would have noticed a color this outrageous.
But this paint is already dried up.
Well then, you should have cleaned it up before it dried, Nick. Paint doesn't dry that fast. Besides, I told you it wasn't me. It looks like it's been several days since it was split. Spilled. Now I'm making the typos. Nice. Hey, look at this.
What is it?
There's some kind of shape left in the bottom left side of the stain. Huh? You're right. I wonder what it could be. This statue of Mystic Ami is so cool. I want a gold statue of myself. We could put it in the office. Hey, it's Wright and Co. How about a gold statue of me?
Mr. Nick? I'm sorry, but I noticed something strange.
What is it, Pearls?
The statue of Mystic Ami. Was this where it was last night? Ah! I'm pretty sure it was close to the door.
Yeah, I think you're right. Great job, Pearly! I wouldn't expect anything less from my ace cousin. So the statue was moved on the night of the crime. Ooh.
Mr. Nick, what's that big door over there?
It looks like it's the door to the actual storeroom. I can see lots of big boxes and stuff back there. I guess that's where they were keeping the sacred urn. Remember, Maya, Miss Andrews said we're not allowed in there. I'm such a mean child. Brr. Hey, Pearly, do you know what this is? It's a computer.
A computer? I've heard of those. It has such a cute name.
It looks like this computer is for storing the data from the security camera. When someone comes in or out of the warehouse, the camera takes a photo of them.
It's probably the trap that the detective set up.
Let's see if we can find last night's data on this thing. We might even find a photo of Mask DeMasque. Let's see here. I really stink at working these things.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick? You're sweating an awful lot.
Kevin wants me to sit up straight. Oh no. I don't know how... Fia! I'm being gloved. I don't know how to pull up the photos.
Predictable!
Alright, honey. Calm down. I had no idea you were so pathetic with high-tech stuff, Nick. Yeah, well, I managed to print out the camera data anyway. Data. I guess you have to learn to crawl before you can walk, right, Nick? Yeah, sure. Anyway, it looks like the camera only went off once last night. Look, the actual camera. It's a security camera. It's trained on the big door to the storeroom. It's set up to take a photo of anyone that goes in or out.
A security camera?
Yeah,
Go stand in front of that door and it'll snap your photo too, Pearly. Mystic Maya, do you think I should smile?
nah, it's for criminals. I think you should make a really scary face. Like this. I cannot talk about Burr anymore. Burless. I never put organization. Organi. It says organi.
No, it doesn't, Nick. It says organize. You just can't see the last two letters.
Yeah, well, I guess no one else could read it either, because this place is a mess.
Yeah. You must feel right at home, huh?
I did not spend the last 5 hours cleaning the fucking toilet. To be honest, I think that's the only thing he cleans. He's a nice lad.
Hey, Nick, your cell phone's ringing.
Hello, Phoenix Wright here. Oh, it's me, Gumshoe. Gumshoe? What is it? What the fuck was that? I'll tell you what's funny, pal. I finally beat him. I beat Mr. Ace Detective. Finally, this underdog is the alpha dog today. That stuck-up detective's met his match. Yep, I finally caught him. Lock, stock, and barrel. There's no escape for him.
You caught him? Are you saying
You captured Mask DeMasque? Bingo! Well, actually, he surrendered. But I still got him. Mask DeMasque surrendered?
that's great? So when can we come and pick up the secret urn?
Well, you see, I was gonna tell you. What? Something wrong? Do you think you can swing by the detention center sometime? The detention center? He wants to talk to you. Mask DeMasque, that is.
What? He wants to talk to Nick?
I'll be waiting for you, pal. So get over here soon. The detention center, huh?
Bless you, honey. You sneezed.
So I can actually go to the Acme Detective Agency. What's the preview? The preview is terrified. I don't want to go there. So I'm gonna move like this. Hey pal, welcome to the detention center. You're sure in a happy mood, aren't you? Yep. After all, we got Mask DeMasque.
Right, but, so where's the secret urn?
Oh, what? Sorry about that, pal. Guess I didn't really think about it before. That you're the victim in this case.
Huh?
Well, I guess I should let you guys hear the story straight from the horse's mouth.
You know, he's right, Nick.
He is?
If you think about it real hard, we are the victims.
Well, I guess so. In a way.
I'm so used to thinking that the victim is a dead person because we're always on murder cases. Excuse me. But anyway,
I have to get the sacred urn back. Please, don't just ignore me! Who are you? I'm Mask DeMasque, okay?
Hey, Nick. Doesn't he look kind of, well, gangly?
I'm Ron Delight, the famous Mask DeMasque. I don't think this guy could punch his way out of a wet paper bag. So, you're the Mask DeMasque guy? Yes, you bet! No, that's wrong. You see, it's complicated. Sort of yes and sort of no, if you know what I mean.
What's wrong?
Well, when I say wrong, what I really mean to say is that it's not right, per se. You see, it's not spelled Mask DeMasque, it's actually Mask DeMasque. What's with this guy? Well, he's a timid little weakling, we know that much. Well, don't do that. Don't look at me like that! I don't need your pity! And a major crybaby, too. So, why did you give yourself up? Well, you see, it's because, well, I know why. It's because you stole such a priceless treasure. And now you're overwhelmed with guilt. Am I right? Priceless treasure? That broken old urn? I have a little favor to ask. Yeah? What is it? Could you go and talk to Desi?
Desi?
In order, in order. Look, we really want our urn back, so where is it? I'm sorry! I'll give it back! I really will! Maybe not. No, I can't make promises. I can't keep.
Mr. Nick? I couldn't hear what you just said. Especially the last part.
Mr. DeMasque, do you think you could speak up a little? Yes, sir! I will! I promise! Maybe not. You see, I'm already speaking in my normal voice, so I can't really do anything. Mr. DeMasque, about the urn? Oh, yes! The urn! Right away! Actually, no. I wouldn't mind telling you, but actually I'm afraid you wouldn't believe me anyway. Enough already! Just tell it to us straight! Please, please don't yell at me! I'm sorry. That urn, I lost it! What? What did you just say? Did you say you lost it? Yes, no, maybe so. I mean, yes, I lost it! What do you mean? Well, you know, I lost it. Like I said, these things just happen. You're on the train and you get distracted and you forget your bag, you know. What? You forgot our sacred urn on a train? Wait a minute, you went on a train dressed like that? No. I was just speaking hypothetically, that's all. Anyway, I'm sorry. I just lost it somewhere. I don't know where. This guy's story is more surreal than a Dali painting. Are you really sure this creep is Mask DeMasque? Maya, don't call him a creep. Although I do have to admit, I understand your doubts about this guy. So, who's this Desi person? Please, don't talk about my wife like that!
I guess she must be his wife.
I'm sorry. The truth is, it was my wife that told me to have you all come here. Do you think you could go visit her at my hideout? A hideout?
Mr. Nick, what does he mean by hideout?
Oh, sorry. Naturally, I meant to say my secret base. Secret base? Well, my apartment. Actually, Palazzo Pelpepe, 3rd floor. Let's go have a look, Nick. To Mask DeMasque's hideout. Something tells me she just likes the sound of the word hideout. Look at this twig. Anyway. This man is immobile. He will never move. Until 8 years later, when he's replaced by another guy. Let me just prod this man. I'm really sorry I caused so much trouble.
If you're so sorry, then you shouldn't have stolen it in the first place.
But the only thing I did wrong was lose it! That's not right. I was wrong either way. I'm sure the owners of the other treasures feel the same.
You sure seem sorry. Who would have imagined that such a famous thief would have such a pure heart?
Oh! That's Mask DeMasque's calling card! Pretty nice looking, huh? He looks so happy. I'm not very good at writing, you see, so I bought a book called How to Write Business Letters and studied hard. Well, I guess you could call thievery a type of business. Let's not ask him about that right now. Let's go to his wife. Why do I keep pressing the wrong button? Move. Move. I'm not gonna poke at me until it demands I do. This is the part where the anime made the joke about the several cylindrical objects in this room, isn't it? Wow. Check this place out. Hey, look. Look what he's got. He's got he's got old pack stuff over there.
No doubt about it, this is Mask DeMasque's hideout, all right.
Who is this? Is this you, Ronnie? Huh? Who are you people? Are you Desi Delight? That's right, I'm Desiree. Oh, you must be the lawyer and the victim. Yeah, that's us. Your husband told us to stop by and speak with you?
I'm Maya Faye, and this is Phoenix Wright, attorney at law.
Mickey Boy and Maya, huh? I can't tell you how grateful I am that you decided to help my Ronnie.
Well, you're welcome.
Did you really call me Mickey Boy? We have another name. So, about your husband. Isn't he the cutest? A bit weak sometimes, though. A bit? By the way, did you know they mentioned Maya on TV? Huh? Really? They said you only earn and that you're doing some shady training at a law office now. Remind me not to watch that channel's news program. After I saw that, I thought it might be a good idea to meet the lawyer they mentioned. I see. My Ronnie, he has a powerful imagination and gets deluded easily. He kept insisting he was going to surrender to the police. I didn't know what to do. It was me! I stole the urn, he kept saying, as if it were even possible. Huh? But are you saying he didn't? Of course he didn't. Why would my Ronnie ever do something like that? Well, you know, it's a priceless treasure, and he's, you know. Is it possible his own wife doesn't know his secret identity? Me? I'm the kind of woman that needs excitement in her life. Oh, excitement, huh? Yeah, I'm at my happiest when I'm racing along with my bike going full throttle. Riding a motorcycle is like putting your life on the line, you know what I mean? Well, I think that depends on how you ride it. I'm the type that can't stand living a boring, dreary old life with no action. No offense, but your husband Ron doesn't exactly look like the risk-taking type himself. You're right about that. He's definitely not one for thrills and danger. But I do have to say that he makes up for it in other ways. Other ways? Yes, money. Ronnie is incredibly rich and super generous. He bought me a bike that's so fast it would make your head spin. In shopping, I like to shop so much it makes Ron's head spin. The other day, it actually happened. His head actually started to spin. Talk about a high-maintenance wife. So, where does Mr. Delight get all this money from? Ronnie's a security guard. They put their lives on the line, right? So they get paid tons of money in return. Tons of it. He's a security guard? I think it's my turn for my head to spin. Can you tell us about what happened last night? What time did the incident take place again? What time was it again, Maya? Well, according to Detective Gumshoe, it was around 1:30 in the morning. Last night was horrible. I got pulled over. Pulled over? Yeah, I always do my best flying at night. Flying? You're talking about a bike, right? Yeah. Anyway, last night I got pulled over by a policeman. I can't believe he caught up to me. It was a great chase, let me tell you. When he finally caught me, the poor man was as white as a sheet. It was about 3 in the morning when I finally got home. Sounds like she's got an airtight alibi. Well, what about Mr. Delight? I don't really know. We weren't together at that time of the night. But when I got home, he was already fast asleep. So basically, he's got no alibi. So what do you know about this? No, you can't show her that, Nick! That emblem is top secret, don't you remember? Oh! Oops, sorry about that. But the way she just said top secret was a worse giveaway than what I did. Oh, when I hear the word top secret, it just piques my interest like nothing else. Should I tell her I'm a lawyer? I think she knows that, but should I tell her anyway? I think she knows that, but should I tell her anyway? How's it hanging? This thing looks vaguely familiar. Oh, I know! It's a fishbowl! Well, an upside-down one, anyway. I think it's a helmet. An alien helmet. And that looks like a tape recorder or something next to it. I think it's a transceiver. An alien transceiver. Nick? Do you think maybe you could act like a grown-up for a little bit? Getting lectured by Maya to be more of an adult. That's a new low. It's a bunch of cheap costume pieces arranged inside a nice frame. Look, Nick, it's a fake beard! There's also a mask made out of cardboard. Here, Nick! Try on this fake beard. Come on, try it on. Hey, cut it out. Now put on the mask. It's Phoenix DeMasque! Let's borrow it for a little while. No, I'm not stealing from a thief. I have enough bad karma as it is. It's Mask DeMasque! There's a tape recorder hanging from his neck. Let me see that. I don't get it. What's this supposed to be, Nick? Nick, it's a torpedo! It's hard to believe, but it sure looks real. Where could they have picked up something like this? Please don't say that torpedoes are a thing people just leave lying around. Books? It's a book. There are a bunch of books lying here. They're all romantic-sounding novels about famous heists and fantastic thieves. Wow, look at all the bookmarks and notes stuck into them. Let's see here. Note, you must remember this thief's way of laughing. Very useful. Note, a calling card is an important part of any good thief's modus operandi. Ron really studied his stuff. Envelope.
Hey Nick, look on top of the chair.
Looks like an envelope. And a letter.
Well, don't just stand there. Come on, let's read it.
Maya, you know we shouldn't do that.
What are you talking about? That letter could be an important clue.
No, wait, you can't just go reading a private letter because you feel like it.
We'll just try to feel like it. It really could be important.
If I was sure it were a clue, I guess I wouldn't mind. There's a whole bunch of stuff piled over here.
Duck and cover. It's a missile. Don't you know there's dynamite in missiles?
But they're not heavy enough to be real. Oh wait, they're just really well-made toys.
What are these rolls of paper stuck in the trash can? Theft, the Nazarene Stone, the Great Albatross strategy. Theft of the Immortal Goddess statue, the Great Knuckle Bomber strategy.
Did the police even investigate this place?
Hey look, there's the floaty. There's a balloon. Oh, that's so cute. It's called a hot air balloon, you know?
Wow, there's no fooling you!
I want to make my own balloon now. I'll even let you ride in it, Nick.
That emblem on the balloon is supposed to be top secret. That's proof enough that Ron Delight really is Mask DeMasque. I'd better not tell Maya. She gets kind of scary when it comes to celebrities. Let me in your fridge! Let me in your fridge! Should I talk to... Is there anything else to talk to? Maybe we should go back to the detention center. Is that your wife? Can I say anything to you about meeting your wife? Oh yeah, I can do this.
That's my lovely wife. Isn't she beautiful?
Yeah, she sure is. Oh boy, the one topic I didn't want to get into in front of Pearls. But Jessie doesn't approve my interests, so I'm afraid she doesn't like me anymore. What should I do? If I want to win her back, I'm gonna have to be really super honest. Oh boy, he's gone back into his own little world again. Him! Do you know him? He claims to be your arch enemy and rival. That person. He's not my arch enemy or my rival! Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, the terms arch enemy and rival are the same.
They are rivals. Only people who have it out for each other would disagree like this.
Ever since I was a little boy, I've always been interested in mysterious masked men. So that's what you wanted to be when you grow up?
Yeah.
No. Sort of, but not exactly. I never imagined I'd feel as bad as I do now about the treasures being stolen. People sure can be complicated, can't they? What do you think about this? I don't really think about this. No, that's not it. Well, I don't really know if I can say one or the other.
I didn't really catch that.
Don't worry, it was a wrong answer. Should I go back to his wife? I'm gonna go back to his wife. Not back to that section. I am new to this version of the menu. I know he doesn't look it, but he can really get things done when he puts his mind to it.
Really? So, when exactly does he put his mind to it?
Well, not very often, I admit. What exactly does Mr. Light see in her husband anyway? Wow, you must have seen skyrockets when you first met to love him so much. Skyrockets? I didn't know people still use that word. Mr. Light. You gotta know, right? About your husband and Mask DeMasque. Mask DeMasque? Of course. I know all about it. My husband is his biggest fan. Yep. What? Huh? Biggest fan? Yeah, and Ronnie can be pretty delusional sometimes. That's how this whole misunderstanding happened. Wait a minute. Did you say delusional? Yes, that's right. I just don't know what I'm going to do with him. You see, Ronnie actually believes that he is Mask DeMasque. What? What are you talking about? Yay! So, when did Ron first become Mask DeMasque? What are you talking about? He's not Mask DeMasque. Huh? But, wait a second. Look around at this room. This place is obviously Mask DeMasque's hideout. No, you're totally wrong. A real face hideout wouldn't look like this. It's because Ronnie is so timid himself that he looks up to heroic figures. Heroic figures? But Mask DeMasque is a bad guy. So he's deluded, huh? Could that really be true? Anyway, if he really had stolen the urn, wouldn't he still have it? Oh, I suppose so. Well, why don't you ask him if he has the urn or not? He's got a point. Mr. Delight isn't exactly the criminal type. But something about Ron's behavior bothers me. Maybe it's true. Maybe Mr. Delight isn't Mask DeMasque after all. Say, can I ask you something, Nicky boy? What is it? I know I may seem like a bad girl on the outside, but the one thing I won't stand for is illegal activity. I had the feeling you wouldn't. You're tough, but I can tell you've got a good heart. Somebody framed my poor Ronnie. I just know it. Could you give this to Ronnie for me? A letter? Yes, for Ronnie. I want him to fight back. Mr. Light? Okay, you've got it. Just relax and leave it all to us. Time to put the boy on the black figure up just what we want to see. I'm still nervous about the detective, baby. Hell, Gorazio!
There's a man in the chat.
Take that! Oh, that's right, here. This is from your wife. Oh, from Desi? Thank you! Cute. My dear Ronnie, how are you? I'm doing fine. He's clutching onto that letter so hard the ink's gonna be squeezed out. He looks so happy.
You should write a letter to Mystic Maya too, Mr. Nick.
You can't come into my stream, Ezio, and then stop playing Crash Bandicoot. What's up with you? What is this, subway surface? What are we doing? Ezio says, Bandicoot! This is not a bandicoot, this is a man! He has beautiful layer hair, and adorable eyes, and maybe a little bit of an overbite. Mr. Lawyer? Yes? In the letter that Desi wrote, she said, ask this guy to be your lawyer. Huh? I know this would be asking a lot, but could you please take my case? My trial starts tomorrow. Oh, on a second. He can't be your lawyer. Why not? What do you mean, why not? We're the victims in the case, right? Victims of this DeMasque guy? Well, yeah, but according to Desiree, he didn't do it.
She said, poor man, he's deluded himself into thinking he did it. Right, Mr. Nick?
Come on, she could be lying to protect her husband. Well, that's true. No, actually, not. Actually, it's hard to say. Oh, no, it's spreading. Oh, please! I'll give you the treasure of your choice in return. What should I do? Treasure? Treasure? Talking to his hot wife again? Well, Mr. Delight, I've decided to give it a try. I'll defend you. Really? You will? Waifu, you say, says Ezio. Hey, what are you doing, Nick? He's a thief! You can't trust him! Well, he may be a thief, but I think there's more to this case than meets the eye.
Mr. Nick, I was wrong about you. I shouldn't have trusted you.
Pearls?
I can't believe you defend this person after what he did to Mystic Maya. I'll never forgive you, ever.
Pearly, wait! This is going to be ugly. I'll go after her. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. Well, you couldn't have known she'd react like that. I guess I might as well start investigating. Oh, Maya, where's Pearls? She said she's going back to the office. Go check in on her later, would you? What about you? Are you okay with me taking Mr. Delight's case? Yeah, I'm fine, Nick. I believe in you. I think I'm going to cry. I know you have a lot of work to do. I really appreciate it. Okay, Nick, let's get the show on the road. We can go to the office, we can go to the room. Shall we show Ezio the waifu? Ezio, what do you think? It was a very hello nice moment for him. Did I mention she rides a motorcycle? Oh no! Maybe I should pop in on this room I haven't been to now, actually. Maybe I should give myself a panic attack. Oh, Jesus Christ, I forgot what this room looks like. It's been a while. Oh, Jesus. Beautiful plates. Beautiful portrait, I guess. This is a detective agency? Looks more like the set of some B-grade horror movie. Hello? Is anyone here? It looks like nobody's home. Oh, what a waste of time. Hey, I know! Let's take that picture back with us as a memento. Don't you dare, Maya. Guess we'll have to try back later. But right now, we can take it all in. What an organizational system. Knives. So many knives. Why are there so many knives? Why is this book askew? That's one impressive bookshelf filled with some very impressive books. My Life as an Ace Detective, unabridged edition by Luke Atme, Ace Detective. Hey, he's even got one of those ships in a bottle thingies. Would you look at that? There's a little Luke Atme doll at the helm. How cute! There's a microscope here too. I wonder if he was researching something. The glass slides have different names on them. This one says Atme virus. This guy's just dying to make a name for himself, huh? It's getting kind of irritating, actually. Ooh, science. This desk is literally covered with all sorts of chemistry equipment. Oh, I just love chemistry. Say, Nick, I bet you didn't know this, but water is made up of carbon and hydrogen. No, not carbon, oxygen. Oxygen and hydrogen. Oh? Well, there are always alternative theories, I guess. If by alternative theories, you mean the ones that you make up inside that head of yours. Knives, plates, assorted goods, fire. Whoa, it's a huge hearth! That's a fireplace. So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right. Sorry. Hey, Nick, what's this thing here? It's called a gramophone. In the old days, people used them to listen to music. You can't be serious. I think it's probably for purifying the air or something. I bet you 50 cents. Come on, what do you say? Forget it. You never pay up when you lose. What a creepy painting. It's like he's looking right at me. Maybe we should put a portrait of you in the office, Nick. I can even paint it for you. Maybe you can pose while cleaning the toilet. I think I'd prefer something a bit more dignified. Well, we've given the room a snoof. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That's the wrong button again. Well. Maya! Oh, Miss Andrews! I'm so sorry, it's my fault. Your precious urn! Your precious urn! Please, calm down. What's wrong? It never ends. Everything I touch ends in failure. Maya, I'm sorry. I'll do anything to make it up to you. No, it's okay. I know I don't look it, but I'm good with my hands. I can make you another urn. Hold on, just wait, okay? Breathe, calm down, and talk to us. Forgive me, forgive me. So when did you get the calling card from Mask DeMasque? Let's see, exactly 10 days ago. I was going to show it to the police, but that detective stopped me. So you asked Detective Atme to help with security? Yes. In fact, it was about 20 days ago that I hired him. He seemed to know much more about Mask DeMasque than the police. So you hired him for security, even before the calling card arrived? Yes. I had a premonition that something bad might happen. I've learned to trust my hunches. So that's why there are security cameras even in the basement warehouse? Yes. Lordly Taylor is very serious about their security measures. It was their way of saying, bring it on, to any potential thieves. Well, he sure brought it last night, and even left with a nice souvenir. Can you tell us a bit about the security for the treasure exhibit? It was all my fault! I never should have called this paltry little collection a treasure exhibit anyway. Why do you say that? The urn that was stolen is a pretty important object. Maybe, but its actual value after appraisal is practically zero. Zero? I polished it until it was just about glowing. I thought maybe I could make it look more valuable. But that urn contains the soul of Mystic Ami. Anyway, I left all the security arrangements to Detective Otney. But 5 days ago, I began receiving all sorts of other exhibit items from Karai. Lots of people started going in and out of the warehouse down there. So maybe one of them was actually Mask DeMasque in disguise? No, I personally checked everyone that came through here, so that's not possible. Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked what they... Hydrate! Knowing Adrian, she probably even checked out what they ate for breakfast that morning. Oh no. I'm just wasting my time. She's too far gone. I've checked little things. It's the folding screen of Korai's secret writings. But I can't read what it says on it. Really? But I thought it was some kind of important spell. Yeah, my mother read it and taught me to memorize. I'll be in trouble if I ever forget it. Looks like the Korai channeling school is teetering dangerously on the edge. That's probably where the sacred urn was going to be displayed. Yeah, I guess so. Should I put my attorney's badge on there? You know, as a replacement? I think it's a little too small for that. What about my Makatama? Now you're being silly. That's definitely too small. This is incredible! It's a tiny version of my whole village! Hey, I've got a great idea! We can make a miniature of your office, Nick! I don't know about that. The whole place is overflowing with junk. You'd die before you finish painstakingly recreating that mess. Well, we could always clean it up first. True. Where's the button? Basement. Is there any more for me to examine? Is there any more for me to examine? According to the computer data, someone did in fact go through these big doors last night, right? Yeah, I guess so. The shutter did go off once, you know. Brr. That pathetic-looking wooden box. Huh? That's the box that had the secret urn in it! Oh no. There may be clues. Oh no! Ah! Somebody in the chat is objecting! Why is this box text refreshing, actually? Poor Maya. Maybe it would have been better if she'd been better at making fucking boxes. I'm really starting to like this thing. It's so cool looking. I'd like to strap it to my waist and walk around town like a samurai. Careful, Gumshoe will lock you up and throw away the key if you're caught. Ew. It looks to me like it's been dry for several days. There's something suspicious about this paint mark. The bottom left part of it is shaped oddly, and it's shocking pink. I don't see how the color of the paint is in any way important. It's very important. A student of Hope's Peak died there. When we were here with Miss Andrews last night, the statue wasn't where it is now. Yeah, it was right next to the door, wasn't it? Well, if someone moved it, it was probably the criminal. Maybe he didn't like being watched by Mr. Kami while he stole the urn. Cut it out! You're giving me the creeps with that kind of talk. Our precious urn was right there on the other side of these doors. Yeah, and according to the security camera data, someone was in there last night. What I'd like to do to him. She will commit many murders. She's a powerful creature. That's been checked. That's been checked. That's been checked. That's been checked. I'm not allowed to check that. There's always the security camera, but that just feels like an addendum to that. Burr. Burr. It's right next to me. Burr. Burr. So better click it. I wonder if that detective brought this camera in with him. Good question. Let's take a look at it. Huh? It says property of Lordly Taylor on it. So it's borrowed. Kind of strange for an ace detective, don't you think? Well, now we've crossed up everything for him. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. She seems better. Ezio apparently had a bad idea about something. Should I show her the sword? Present. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear. Okay. She's not feeling good. I showed her the earlier, but... Anything happening here? Is there a man? No. I know there's a woman there. Where's Pearly?
Mr. Nick, welcome back.
Oh, hey, Pearls. You're back too, I see.
I went and bought us a strawberry cake. I'll go make some tea to go with it.
Hey, Pearls? It looks like she feels really bad about what happened at the detention center. She was mad.
Mystic Maya, the tea is ready. Oh, thank you. Come on, Mr. Nick. Have some of this cake.
Yeah, thanks. Pearls?
Oh, excuse me. I was in the middle of cleaning the toilet.
It's okay, I just cleaned it this morning. Too late. This might be a good time for me to ask about her. I first met Pearls a year ago. It was when that murder happened at Karine Village. I still remember what she said to me when we first met.
You're Mr. Nick, right? You're Mystic Maya's special someone.
Hey, Maya. I always thought it was because she was young, but what? Pearls? I think she's got the wrong idea. About you and me. Huh?
There's something you need to understand.
What is it?
It's kind of like a Karine Village custom. Sort of. There are hardly any men in Karine Village.
Now that you mention it, I never actually saw any men when I visited. I'm pretty sure I told you about it a long time ago, about how spiritual powers run very strong in the Fae family. Yeah, you did. And that's why you're undergoing training to be a spirit medium, right? Yeah, the thing is, only women can actually inherit the spiritual power. That's why the whole culture of Karain Village kind of revolves around its women. Well, that's understandable. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but because of that, there tends to be a lot of unsuccessful marriages. Oh? Well, men start to feel left out after a while, and then they just start leaving. Especially if the man has a daughter. Are you saying that Pearl's father? He's gone. He left the village when she was very young. Boy, that's tough. Yeah, and she grew up seeing nothing but unhappy marriages all around her. That's why she's so sensitive to things like that. Anyway, Pearl seems to love you a lot. Well, it's because I'm her only cousin, and, well, because of the murder case last year, Pearlie's mother is... Oh, yeah. I remember now. Pearl's mother, Morgan Fay. She's serving a prison term in isolation right now. So, you see? I'm the only family Pearlie has right now. But it's the same for me, too. My mother's gone, too. So, your mother's still missing? Yeah. And no one has any idea where she is. Maya's mother, Misty Fay, the current master of the crime channeling technique. She disappeared 17 years ago after getting involved in a certain police case. But you're sure she's still alive, right? Yeah, I know she is. It's sort of a spirit medium thing. And if your mother doesn't come back, then what? Then, according to the laws of the village, I'll become the next master. Mystic Maya, the master of the Quran technique. Sounds like a heavy responsibility. Yeah, but there's no one else with the blood of the Fay main family who's a spirit medium. Well, Nick, why don't we go out and start investigating? We're not gonna learn anything just sitting around the office. Yeah, I know, but first I want to talk to Pearls.
Mr. Nick?
Yeah?
I acted like a baby.
Pearls.
I doubted you, even though Mystic Maya trusted you completely. I guess I still have a lot of training to do. Mr. Nick?
Yes?
From the bottom of my heart, I apologize for what I said.
Oh, it's okay. I'm not...
Well, I'm going out for a little bit.
Huh? Where are you going?
I may be small, but I still have a lot of spirit channeling power. So I'm going to show you I can be useful too, by finding some evidence.
Hey, wait a... Ugh. She sure runs fast. Nick, let's back off and give her some room, okay? Yeah. Aggressively hit up that detective agency one more time. Oh look, we've spawned an event! Hello? Well, how lovely it is to see you again, my dear. Welcome to my abode. Relax and soak up the atmosphere. You picked your accent now? We're kind of... Oh, actually, kind of... Shh! Silence! Precisely as I expected. What is? Svari! The truth has once again been elegantly revealed to me. A lawyer and a spirit medium, am I correct? I think we've already been through this. So my estimation was correct. Svari! How truly elegant. Now then, what can I do for you? You mentioned before that you were on guard duty all alone last night. Precisely. This is my 5th encounter with my archenemy. I refuse to allow anyone to interfere with the rightful pursuit of my prey. I heard you've been after Mask DeMasque since his very first theft? Yes, my dear. I see you've done your homework. In his very first hike, the vile thief pilfered the famous jewel, the Tear of Emelon. I first encountered him in the museum's sacred hall, the crime scene itself. So that's why you were hired as security for the treasure exhibit. I'm pretty sure he said that Adrian Andrews hired him. Yes, I borrowed some equipment from Lordly Taylor and set the perfect trap. You must mean the security camera? But I thought you were watching the area yourself, too. So how did Mask DeMasque manage to steal the urn? That's the million-dollar question. What is DeMasque's modus operandi? But right now, I'm going to talk about the urn. Mr. Atney? Did you know about the secret urn? I'm interested in only one thing, my dear, and that is Mask DeMasque. Sacred urn? That has nothing to do with this case. But wasn't that what Mask DeMasque stole this time? I am a hunter, sir. The urn was nothing more than a lure to catch my prey. Do you yourselves remember the shape of the individual peanuts you throw to pigeons? I don't think I like this guy's attitude, Nick. Well, anyway, it looks like he doesn't know about the urn. There's something that's kind of bothering me. Please, my dear, ask me anything you'd like. After all, we are but seekers, wandering alone in the dark. Well, I was wondering how Mask DeMasque managed to steal the urn. I mean, isn't it strange that you don't seem to know? Yeah, now that you mention it, it is strange. After all, you were on guard that night at the scene of the crime. Unless you were sound asleep, you should have at least seen Mask DeMasque. What the? It's a Psychlock. Psychlock? Or is it the Psyche lock? Oh, that's pretty locked. Hey, Nick, what is this Psychlock thing? Well, your Magatama lets me see when people are keeping secrets. By breaking their mental locks, I can find out what the secrets are. What? This Magatama has that kind of power? Maya, you're the one who gave me this Magatama last year. Well, it's true that this Magatama is a prized Fae family heirloom, but Curly was the one that actually imbued it with spiritual power, right? That's why I don't really know much about what it can do. This is the woman that's going to take over the Korine channeling school someday. So, how do you do it? How do you break the Psychlock thing? Well, you present the Magatama to the person with the secret. Cool! I can't wait to see it in action! Come on, try it out! Oh boy. I think the future master still needs to learn how to be patient. Do you think I have enough to yell at him? Take that! I attack you with inverted colors! Detective Atman, you were standing guard at the scene of the crime. There's no way you didn't see Mask DeMasque commit the crime. Well, now, I can hardly see why you're so positive about that. Yes, indeed I was guarding the warehouse, that much is true. But I can tell you for certain that not a single person passed through that door. I'm not sure why, but this Atney guy is lying through his teeth. I'll show him some proof. Detective Atney, I have here proof that someone went through that door last night. Take that! There was a security camera set up at the scene of the crime. It should have automatically taken a photo of anyone that went through that door. Precisely. I hope you don't mind, but we've already gotten our hands on the camera data. Data. As you can see, the camera went off exactly once last night, which is 2 times less than I'm used to talking about a camera going off. What? But my monocle didn't catch anyone in its flash. It must be some kind of computer malfunction. It must be. Maybe it was your monocle that malfunctioned. What? Are you saying that I didn't do my duty properly? Detective Atlee, you must have seen the thief last night. The question is, why are you trying to hide it? If he's hiding it, there must be a reason. Some reason that he desperately wants to keep hidden. And I've got just the piece of evidence that should prove it. See? Let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask DeMasque. In that case, the reason you didn't at the time was because you were... fucking a snooze. Knocked the hell out? Pissing. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence. Fuck, I don't have evidence to snooze. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Curses. I don't like that his pupil is his eye here is very clearly drawn with the circle tool. It's too perfect. Stop that. Stop your everything. That's quite a large portrait of yourself you have there. Yes, I wanted it to say to everyone who saw it, look at me, look at me. With a model so fine, I knew the portrait would also be aesthetically pleasing. That's nice. So the music in this room is coming from here. Look At Me Elegy, composed by Look At Me. This lovely device is called a gramophone. In days of yore, people listened to music on them. Aha! That's just what I thought. I told you so, Nick. There's a cold breeze coming from this hearth. It seems you've fallen for my little deception. You see, this fireplace conceals a rather unexpected device. Yes, a high-tech air conditioner. Why would you put an air conditioner in there? In the summer, it acts as an air conditioner, and in the winter, it's a heater. Clever? I suppose so, Mr. Atme. I don't get evidence from that. Looking at people. Many people. Very pretty. Gorgeous. Number 1 model. Very pretty. Gorgeous. They look kind of related, and I'm a little confused about that. Yep. Oh, the tropes. The tropes. What if I just showed him the urn? What if it's that simple? What if I just show him the bloody urn? Because he says he doesn't know about the urn. Take that! Hey, it's me in real time. What are we doing? It's me. Take that! love that in the series it's very common to have like a shaved head. It's like a mostly shaved head and then like white or yellow string. I mean that's how Shelley the Killer had it. That's how a couple of characters in the series have it. Suppose you didn't manage to see Mask DeMasque. Was he pissing? Was he knocked out? Let's find out. Were you pissing, sir?
Take that!
Stop that. A guess is not the same as a theory. Matt, Pat. Oh no, I need to take a shower. Damn it. Speckled. What'd that mean? Speckled.
Hey, look, it's Maya. Hello.
I'm gonna have a normal reaction. Oh wait. I'm gonna have a normal reaction. What happened earlier? Okay, let's suppose you didn't manage to see Mask DeMasque. In that case, the reason you didn't at that time was because you were fucking unconscious. I'm afraid that making a guess is not enough. Time to put your money where your mouth is. Show me your evidence.
Take that!
Of course. Detective Atme, you were knocked unconscious by the thief, weren't you? Surely you must be joking. You think that I, Luke Atme, could be knocked unconscious so easily? This sword proves it. That's... Before the theft, this sword was in the hand of the statue of Ami Faye. Furthermore, at the time, it wasn't bent. There's only one explanation. You were struck on the head and knocked unconscious by this. Damn. Well, detective, how about it? I'm impressed. You truly are an ace attorney. You didn't look up a... Damn. Damn. I can't deny that there may be a small hint of truth in what you say. So, you were knocked out when the thief first clobbered you? Clobber was an ugly way of saying it. I suppose you could put it that way. The coward struck at the precise moment that I turned to look at the computer. So you never noticed that the thief had entered the warehouse? No, the coward must have wormed his way in from somewhere besides the door. Perhaps the air ducts or the sewer pipes. Then my arch-nemesis struck me on the head from behind with this gruesome item here. Ouch! Mr. Atme should have his poor head examined. You can say that again. How could he have underestimated the thief that badly? Well, it looks like we got one thing cleared up anyway. Huh? What? That Atme is the greatest ace detective in the world? No. No. That he never actually saw the thief. Oh, that's right! So the thief may not even be Mask DeMasque. Just one moment, Sir Lawyer. The thief was unquestionably Mask DeMasque. But you never actually saw him. Perhaps so, but I installed a security camera for just such a contingency. Oh. Last night, the camera went off exactly once. Behold, this is a photo of the dastardly thief taken by the security camera. Handsome. That's him. Mask DeMasque. The thief can be none other than the arch-criminal Mask DeMasque. After all, he has a very good reason for committing such brazen crimes. What are you talking about? So, what did you mean by he had a very good reason? Exactly that. Mr. Delight had a very good reason to dress on and commit those crimes. There should be a green envelope somewhere in his room. You'll need to go and investigate. But how would you know about that? Have you forgotten? You're speaking to the finest ace detective ever to walk on the face of the earth. The most brilliant mind sits well ever. Look at me. Well, I guess we'd better go take a look, just in case. Move, 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 move. Can we please just call this flat for a second? It's green! Hey, Nick! Remember what Detective Atme said? A green envelope, huh? Looks like this is it. Okay, let's have a look. If you don't want your true identity revealed to the world, come to KB Security at 1 a.m. on October 12th and bring $50,000. $50,000? This is a blackmail letter. It sure looks like a major clue, all right. Oh, someone's at the door. I'll be right back. Won't take but a second, I promise. Oh, thank you for coming. That's so nice of you. Somebody is talking about a damsel in distress, and I don't know who it is. Please, come in. I'll make some coffee. Wait a minute. I know that voice. Oh, Nicky boy, I'm so sorry, but I've got another guest. Ah! You're... Nick, it's you! And Maya, too! What a fluke! Larry! Long time no see! Long time no see. Long time no see. What? You know each other? Nicky boy! Nick, do you and this girl have, something going on? Something? I underestimated you, Nick. Gorgeous lady like this? And married, too! Way to go, dude! I knew it. Just when things can't get any worse, it's time to cue in the butts. Larry Butts. Ever since grade school, he's been... not exactly a close friend, but yeah, we know each other. Hey man, that wasn't nice. I was your very first client. We've got quite the storied history, him and I. And what we used to say still rings true. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Hey, come on now, you're embarrassing me. And in front of this pretty little thing here. So you two are old childhood friends, I see. That's so sweet. You two go ahead and catch up on old times. I'm gonna go check on my bike. Nice girl, that Tessie. So, how you been, Nick? too busy if you really want to know. No, this is just a sentence. Larry Butts, why are you here? So, what have you been up to this whole time? It's been 2 years since I last heard from you. Could have been that long. And what's with those clothes? You look, well, weird. Hey, man, that's uncalled for! This is my uniform for my part-time job. I can't believe it's been 2 years. They say time flies by when you're having fun. What's wrong? Nick, I gotta tell you. Women. I don't trust them anymore. You got dumped again? Well, you know, Jennifer. I followed her all the way to Japan 2 years ago. That's where I met the famous Caddy Tom, and my whole life changed. Jennifer? Caddy Tom? I never heard of either of them. Anyway, dude, Caddy Tom chose Hollywood over me. Can you believe it? Well, actually. Anyway, sounds like you had quite the adventure. Women. They're so... Oh, but you're different, Maya. You're not like the rest. Looks like he's still the same old Larry. We got the children away from him, that's great. Wait, no. So, what are you doing here anyway? Huh? What do you mean by that? I'm just a natural-born nice guy, that's all. Well, actually, I picked up this last night while I was working. A wallet? You say you found this last night? Yeah, it had a driver's license in it, so I figured I'd just return it myself. It's a wallet. Hang on, let me see that for a minute. I knew it. Desi's picture is in here. Yeah, I guess he really digs his wife, huh? Hey, Nick! It's not what you're thinking at all! No, I'm pretty sure it is. You haven't changed a bit. Aw, no way, man. I mean, she's a married woman. That's just bad news. He really is here just to check out Miss Delight. So, you said you found it at your job, right? Yeah, I'm working for a private security company as a guard. Chicks just love a guy in uniform, you know. A security guard, huh? So that's what that uniform's all about. So, what time was it when you found this last night? Huh? Why are you asking me that? Trying to see if I've got an alibi? You're not the one on the hook for a crime this time, buddy. I guess it was around 1 in the morning on the first floor of our company building. What was Mr. Delight's wallet doing there? Anyway, there's nothing weird about that. After all, he works there. He works there? You mean Mr. Delight? Sure. Here, take a look at this. It's right there in his wallet. What's this card? It's a key card for the security company. See? It's got a serial number in it right there. There's no mistake about it. You said you're working part-time in the security company, right? That's right. Why are you making that scary face? Security company, huh? Something's not quite secure about Larry working there. I need to find out as much as I can about this key. Oh my. So, you're sure about this keycard? Yep, that's the keycard we use at the building I work in. According to the serial number, this one is for the CEO's office. You need it to get into that room, and every time you use that card, it leaves a record. It leaves a record? Yeah, tells you exactly who entered the room and when. Larry, I need that data. Data. Dude, slow down. Sorry, but that data is off limits to outsiders. If I lost this job, I'd never have a chance with Desi. It's times like these when I wish lawyers weren't so powerless. probably gonna hike it. Maybe gonna hike it. What else do I got? What if I told him I'm a lawyer? Nah. Well, KB security. KB security. You're Larry. What about this? What? If you got something to say, then say it already. Huh? A blackmail letter? Do you know anything about this? What? I don't know anything about Alexis, and that's the truth! What? What? I can't believe you do this to me! I thought you were my friend! $50,000? I don't have that kind of money! No. This blackmail letter was sent to Ron Delight. You scared me! I nearly had a heart attack, you idiot! I'm the idiot? I was totally confused because it says KB Security right on the envelope. Yeah, so what? That's where I've got a part-time job, at KB Security. What? Sounds like I should prod about this KB Security. KB. KB Security, the company in the blackmail letter. You know about it? That's where I work, yeah. In fact, I'm on the job right now. Huh? So, what are you doing here then? Well, the boss is away right now, and you know what mice do when the cat's away. Yes. Anyway, how far away is this company? Let me see, 30 minutes by car? You fly down the road anyway. Well, this apartment building is pretty close to Wardley Taylor, right? And it would take roughly an hour to go from here to KB Security and back. If Ron Delight was at KB Security when the robbery occurred, then... Whoa! Then he couldn't have stolen the secret urn! Nick, your phone!
Hello? Is this the Wright residence?
Pearls, where are you?
I thought I'd go to Wardley Taylor to find some more clues, but I'm afraid I've gotten lost.
What? Give me the phone, Nick. Pearly? Where are you right now?
I was walking along and I found myself in front of that person's office.
That person? Who?
The person who doesn't act his age and always says sorry when he's excited.
Uh-huh. Okay, stay right there. We're coming to get you.
Alright. I'm a little scared.
Alright. Let's go, Maya. Wait a second, Nick! What? That phone call just now sounded like a real cutie. Another one of your, special friends? Say goodbye to Miss Delight for me, would you, Larry? He's got problems, man.
Mr. Nick! Mystic Maya!
Pearly!
I never thought I'd see the two of you again!
So, is Mr. Ace Detective out of the office?
Yeah, when I arrived here, there wasn't a single soul in sight.
Say, Nick, doesn't it look like something's changed since we were here last time? Now that you mention it, there is a goods. This bag, I'm sure it wasn't here before.
It looks quite full. I wonder what could be in here.
Hey, Nick, come on, open it up. Wait a minute, we can't just open his private property? Don't be such a fuddy-duddy. This is an important investigation. That's true. And truth be told, I have to admit I am kind of curious. Well, what's in there? Hang on a second. I'm taking it out now. Whatever it is, it feels kind of hard and smooth. Is it long, Nick? Well, hello there! Ah! He's here! What are you doing, Sir Lawyer? I'm shocked to see a servant of the court ignoring the law so flagrantly. Fragrant? I'm really sorry. Maya made me do it.
Nick! I can't believe you!
A gentleman never uses a lady as an excuse for his own poor behaviour. The real question is, can you afford to waste time lollygagging about here? What do you mean by that? Perhaps I should make myself more clear. Tomorrow's trial... Savannah! Shall we say the figurative Sir William will be dropping his panties before lunchtime?
Wow, Nick. Sounds like it's going to be really exciting.
Panties? Whose panties? William? The prince? What's gonna happen at the trial tomorrow that's so dramatic? Do you know what your biggest mistake so far has been, Sir Lawyer?
It was becoming a lawyer in the first place. That certainly does sound like a big mistake, Mr. Nick.
Tomorrow will be a day to remember. I, Luke Atme, will take the stand. And then, Savannah, my testimony will prove to be the undoing of the lot of you. Yes, all of you. I will unmask you as the thief's co-conspirators.
Conspirators?
You're quick on the defensive, I see. However, it is not I that is your greatest enemy. There is a far more dangerous threat that you will face during the trial.
What are you talking about?
Sir Lawyer, if you truly are who you say, I'm sure you've heard of him. His name is Godot. Godot? You have taken a step down the path of foolishness. To try to defend a career criminal who deserves nothing less than a death penalty.
Hey! Last time I checked, nobody knows for sure that Mr. Delight really is DeMasque.
My dear lady, times may change, but people sadly do not. Well, you will understand this when you are more mature. Who is this Godot person? It's not surprising that the spirit medium has not heard the name. Godot, the prosecutor whose equal cannot be found in this country, but in heaven. Godot, a legend or myth. Men pin a lifetime of hopes on the chance to simply meet him.
Prosecutor Godot?
But the best prosecutor in the country isn't Godot, it's Mr. Edgeworth. Isn't that right, Nick? It's no surprise that a spirit medium such as yourself would know nothing of this. But ace prosecutor Miles Edgeworth is currently travelling abroad. Huh? In fact, it was Mr. Edgeworth who acknowledged Godot as the best in this country.
And you agreed with that?
Most certainly. In fact, you could call him the Luke Atme of the prosecutor's office. Well, that's good to hear. The prosecution has a fighting chance tomorrow.
Mr. Nick, is this Godot really that strong?
I seem to remember hearing about someone like that. Not surprising. Some people spend their entire lives idly waiting for his appearance. It looks like we're done investigating for the day. So, lawyer, the stage has been set.
Gives you fish.
What is this about fucking fish? Kevin! Christ! The stage has been set and all the pieces are finally in place. And it's nearly 11 p.m. Good Lord. All that remains now is for the dance to begin. A new prosecutor, an ace detective, and a thief. This will be one tough trial. We reached the end of the chapter.